So this is it. This is the shop. I don't have another video. Well, I'm all jacketed up. I'm fat, but I'm not like, you know, that fat. Anyway, regardless. So today, what we're going to be working on is probably turning this light off because it's too bright. There we go. That's a little better. That one there is still too bright almost. But anyway, so in my shop here, as you guys can see, I have that light over there. I have another light right here in front of you, and another light right here, and that's it. That's all I have. And this year, I plan to take YouTube a little more serious. So, here, let me duck down. There we go. I plan to take YouTube a little more serious this year, and I'm trying to upload a video every Saturday, and this Saturday is going to be lighting upgrades. So as I showed you guys before, there's a box right there, this Chewy's box. It's got a bunch of old light fixtures in it. I'm going to take those and start mounting them on these rungs. Come on, there we go, right there. That one, that one, that one, and the one further down. The last half of the shop here is made out of wood, but we're going to mount light fixtures there anyway. Golly, that thing's terrible at focusing. But anyway, as you can see, we got the old Raptor here, got the Mustang here, got the Harley right there. The lawnmower is over here, but I still haven't got parts for that yet. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll figure it out eventually. The side-by-side is outside, and I bent a radius rod on it, so it might be a minute before that dude gets used for anything. So, I'm going to put this in a... Gosh. If you can't tell, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a random guy. But anyway, so I'm going to put this on a time-lapse and start putting these lights up. I'll show them to you first, just so you can see what it is I'm doing. And then I'll kind of explain it a little bit further without it being here on the wall. So, let's get into it. Okay, so here's what I got. Basically what happened, I'll come over here to the simpler one, that way you're not looking at all this wire going, what the hell? Anyway, so basically what I got here is these used to be the ones with two LED strips here. You can see it's got an LED strip there, and it's a driver. Basically these used to be 2x2 light fixtures. There's this one and that one that have two, and then all the rest of these have four because these were 2x4 light fixtures. If you have no idea what that is, just go ahead and Google it, and it'll show you just 2x4 LED light fixture or 2x2 LED light fixture. You'll see exactly what it is I'm talking about, and you'll see where I took all these out. But anyways, the big 2x4 light fixture up here. So what I did was took the housings out, and I'll show you over here. Alright, so this is what I did. I took the LED strip, mounted it to the metal, mounted that one to the metal, and then mounted the driver to the side and kind of hit all the wiring. I'm not too worried about the wiring being too pretty, as you can see. So, yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm going to do all the rest of the way down this side and this side to get better lighting in here for recording. So yeah, trying to get better lighting for you guys. That way you can actually see what it is I'm doing when I actually show you what I'm doing. Anyway, so let's time-lapse it, I guess. That's all I got left to do. Time-lapse it and make it happen. Why not? So let's do this. Alright, so I did a time lapse on removing the old fixtures. They were T12 bulbs. Turn the flash off. There we go. Some old T12 bulbs that I won't need anymore. So I'm going to return back to what I was doing. And my plan is going to be to take the ones with 4 strips. I'm going to put them here and here above me. And then, well, pretty much do 2 with 4 strips here, 2 with 4 strips there, 2 with 4 strips there, 2 of 4 strips there, and I'm going to take this existing light above me, move it down there to that wood beam, and then take that light above the Mustang and move it down to the wood beam. And that'll give me light throughout the entire shop, and it should be pretty bright. And most of the time when I'm recording, my videos are done up here in the front anyway, so if I have the 4 lampers to light it up just a little bit more, it should be pretty pristine. So let's get back at it. Time lapse again. I messed up. Let me kill those ones for you, that way you don't have that glare. So I was doing a time lapse, or so I thought, and I had my phone turned around. So right now I got the front camera facing me so I can actually see what I'm recording. But I had my phone turned around toward the door, and I got 3.5 minutes of blank screen. So my bad. But as you can see, I did get these 3 done, and you can see some wire hanging from the ceiling there. But all that will be fixed later. You can see how much brighter it is already, and it's only half the building. So, I mean, should be pretty cool. So now I'm going to do this last rafter over here, and then tomorrow probably, I could probably do this one here today. But tomorrow I'll have to finish the rest of these because I'll move the Mustang. I don't really want to move it right now. And so I'm not going to show you how I wired this in. For sake, this is all temporary, which it is. It's just to get me light in this room. That's all it's for. It's not permanent. Full disclosure, it is not permanent. I will change this eventually. It's just right now, nothing's cheaper than free. So, yeah. So I'm going to go down here, do this last one over here, and then I'll jump and do this one right here. And then I'll have to move the Mustang for these other 3. But we'll get it done. And I'll show you guys in just a second. And this time, I'm going to do a time lapse on the front camera and make sure I can see everything this time. So, yeah. All right, so keep doing that right there. So as you've seen in the time lapse, I did the last one right here. There's no better feeling than whenever you wire up a fixture and it actually turns on. I'm still disappointed that I didn't get the time lapse doing these other ones because that sucks. That sucks a lot. That was like 2.5 hours or so of time wasted on that I thought I was recording but never actually was. But anyway, as you can see now, like from the beginning of the video, it's really bright over here. That's perfect for recording stuff, unless you have my phone, because apparently this thing is awful and doesn't focus very good. It's focusing on me a little bit, but not crazy. Anyway, so I don't want to move the Mustang right now because it's too late at night here where I live. So tomorrow, this is going to be a 2-part video. Tomorrow I'll go ahead and do this whole side because I'll be able to move the Mustang and all that stuff. But for right now, I did get this side pretty much done. I'm still going to move the fixture right here above me to this end spot where these 2, there we go. These 2 end lights are right here because I want them to be like these, the 4 strip lights. That way it's brighter down there at the end, because I'd like to stop doing videos up here in the front of the shop and start doing them back there at the back, kind of where the bench and all that stuff are back there. That way I have more room to work on stuff without it being too much of an issue. But yeah, this is what I got so far. And tomorrow it'll be significantly brighter. You can see the difference. I did have issues with these lights right here. Whenever I was screwing them in, I was using pan heads, like self-tapping pan heads, and the head of the screw was just a little bit too big, and it was touching the positive and negative on the DC line of the actual light strip itself.